Hello and welcome to the Red Army. You're watching Liverpool Mag. Today, we're breaking down the massive away clash against Newcastle at St James's Park. We'll dive straight into the probable lineups and the key tactical battles that will decide this game. Let's get started. This match will be held on Monday, August 25th at the formidable St James's Park, and the referee for this contest is Mr. Simon Hooper. Now let's get to the list of absentees, which is very important. For Newcastle, the big news is the definite absence of Alexander Isak, who is entangled in transfer controversies, and Joe Willock will also miss this game due to injury. In our own camp, unfortunately, the crisis at right-back continues as both Jeremy Frimpong and Connor Bradley are injured. Stefan Bisetic has also not yet reached full fitness and will be absent. Considering these absences, let's see what lineups the two teams will likely field. For Liverpool, Arne Slot will most probably stick with the 4-2-3-1 formation from the first game. In goal, Alisson Becker. At the heart of the defence, the partnership of Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate. The left back will be Kerkez, but the important point is at right back, where due to the injuries of Frimpong and Bradley, we will likely see Wataru Endo, a huge challenge for our Japanese defensive midfielder. In the midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, after his restrictions are lifted, will form the central midfield pair alongside Alexis McAllister. And slightly ahead of them, Florian Wirtz will play as the attacking midfielder and the team's creative mastermind. Finally, our fiery attacking trio will consist of Mohamed Salah on the right, Cody Gakpo on the left, and Hugo Ekitike as the striker. On the other side, Eddie Howe will send his team out in a 4-3-3 formation. Nick Pope in goal. In the defensive line from right to left, Trippier, Fabian Schär, Dan Burn and Livramento. Their defensive midfielder and number 6 is Sandro Tonali, and slightly ahead, Bruno Guimaraes and Joelinton are the two box-to-box and combative midfielders. In the attack, with Isak absent, Anthony Gordon, who is naturally a winger, will play as the central striker, flanked by Anthony Elanga and Jacob Murphy. Now we get to the exciting part, the tactical analysis. Newcastle is a very organised team. One of their main game plans is to shift the play and overload their left flank. The presence of a player like Livramento and Anthony Gordon's tendency to drift left, which is his natural position, makes them extremely dangerous on that side. This means Endo, in his first serious game at right back, is facing a very tough and high-pressure night. Another key tactic is attacking the space behind the opponent's defenders. Newcastle loves it when opposition fullbacks push forward. They welcome this to create opportunities with long, quick passes for their pacey forwards like Elanga and Gordon. They used this exact tactic against Aston Villa, which once led to the sending off of their defender, Ezri Konsa. This is where we will truly feel the absence of Frimpong and his explosive speed. Konate must be extremely vigilant in covering the space behind Endo. Furthermore, we must be wary of their set-piece threat. Newcastle's central defenders like Dan Burn and Schär are very tall and strong in the air, and they come forward on set pieces. But the more important point is the positioning of their forwards to win the second balls. Van Dijk and Konate must not only win the initial aerial duel, but also be alert to rebounds and loose balls. However, this also presents an opportunity for us. If we can win possession from these corners, we can launch deadly counter-attacks with the speed of Salah and Gakpo. While Newcastle attacks with a 4-3-3, when defending, their wingers track back completely, and the team shifts to a compact 4-5-1 system. This makes breaking down their defense extremely difficult, and we will desperately need the creativity of Wirtz and McAllister in tight spaces. And the final point is their intense high press. Eddie Howe's team loves to press heavily from the front. Here, the roles of Gravenberch and McAllister are vital. They must play close to our defenders to provide short passing options and help the team play out from the back under pressure. But there is another solution: the direct long ball. With tall forwards like Ekitike and Gakpo, sending long passes towards them to win aerial battles and bypass Newcastle's press can be a very smart tactic. As you can see, we are facing a complex and tactical game. The key to our success in this match will be managing the pressure on our defensive right side, winning the midfield battles, and intelligently using the space on counter-attacks. Thank you so much for staying with me until this point in the video. Now it's your turn. What's your prediction for the result of this game? Who do you think will score the goals, and who will be the man of the match? Be sure to write your predictions for us in the comments. I read them all. And finally, if you enjoyed this deep analysis and want to always stay updated with exclusive Liverpool news and videos, please support your own channel, Liverpool Mag, by hitting that subscribe button and also activate the notification bell next to it to be the first to know about our new videos. Thank you all. Here's to hoping for 3 points from St. James's Park. You'll never walk alone.